Warning: this webinar you are about to attend will change every single thing you used to believe about online businesses. This particular webinar today will literally open your eyes to all the lies you have been fed by popular online gurus and coaches. Don't join this webinar if you're not ready to hear the truth, because I'll literally be opening your eyes in this very webinar today. I'll be telling you the truth about beginner-friendly business and why other online businesses you have tried in the past did not work or why they totally failed. If you're ready to hear the actual truth, then remain on this webinar. Let's dive into it. But if you're not ready to hear the truth, please leave, because what I'm about to share with you the next 20 minutes will be something you won't like to hear. Alright, for those that are still joining now, welcome everybody. Welcome to this webinar, right? Now, my aim in this webinar is just one thing, right? To open your eyes, to clear your mind if you are lost, if you don't know exactly which way to go in order to start making money online. You don't know if you should go left, you don't know if you should go right. You have been hearing a lot of things, a lot of people talk about different online businesses, different this, different that, but you yourself, you are confused, like which way should I follow? Which one is the best for me? What should I do? That is my aim in this webinar, to just set everything straight for you, set the record straight. We're going to be going through all the online businesses that you have been hearing about, and we are going to be judging them using the appropriate beginner-friendly matrix to find out if they are actually beginner-friendly. Because one of your biggest reason why you are confused is not just that these businesses, does it work or not. All of them works. I can hands down all of them work, but is it suitable for you as a beginner at the stage you are in? Is it suitable for you? That is what we're trying to find out. So now, first of all, we have to start with, why should you listen to me? What is my qualification for even trying to judge these businesses? Well, most of the businesses we are going to be going through in this video, I've done them, right? I started the online space. The first time I joined the online space, I joined through affiliate marketing. Yes, and the first course I bought was an affiliate marketing course. It was 50,000 naira. I know, crazy, right? In fact, up to now, I've never even bought a course that is like up to that 50k. And as you can imagine, I didn't have shishi to buy the course, so I did a lot of things. I did a lot of manual labor. I borrowed money. I did everything I could to get enough money to buy this course. Over time, I started trying other things too, because I figured out very, very quickly that affiliate marketing is not so beginner friendly. Yes, there was a time it was, but these days it's not really beginner friendly anymore. The market is now competitive. If you want to stand out, if you want to make the most money, you must have some big backup capital to run ads and the rest of them. And I didn't have money to run ads. And after affiliate marketing, I did some couple online businesses before I now decided to settle with video editing. Right now, as a video editor and also kind of a content strategist, I work with some of the top creators that you yourself already know in Nigeria. The likes of Franklin Emmanuel, Sam Harvard, Magic Kryptonite, Mr. Peak FX, Haitian FX, and so many other ones that I might not like to mention. And also, through video editing, I've been able to earn for myself 2 to 3 million naira monthly consistently, as you can see on your screen. Now, I've been able to train up to 200 students to be able to do exactly what I do to make money. So, there are many more I would like to share with you about me, but with these few ones I shared with you, I believe you now see why I'm qualified to talk on this topic. So with that being said, I will now take a sip of my drink and we'll get straight to it, okay? So, if you're in this webinar today, you are looking for a beginner-friendly business. That is what you're looking for. You're looking for a beginner-friendly business. Now, I want you to type on the comment section, beginner-friendly. Let me be sure that you guys are still with me. Type on, is it comment section that is called? I don't know, that comment please. Type beginner-friendly. Let me be sure that you guys are with me, okay? I can see people typing beginner-friendly. Now, most of you might ask, what is a beginner-friendly business? Some of you don't even know what it means. In definition terms, beginner-friendly businesses are basically businesses that suit all the criteria of a beginner. What are the criteria of a beginner? You don't have capital. Yes. An average beginner doesn't have startup capital. Nobody dash you 100k or 300k or 600k to use to run ads. So you don't have capital, you have no idea what you're just starting, you need something that is simple, that will not be so, stressful to start up with. You also probably might not have so much time. You might be working a 9 to 5, you might be a student, you might be doing other things, and you just want to earn extra income, right? Those are the few criteria of a beginner. So any businesses you're starting as a beginner should be able to touch all these criteria. I don't know if you're getting me. Now, let's go through the major 4 things you are looking for in a business as a beginner. Number 1, a business that makes you at least 500,000 naira monthly. That is to the least. That's if you're using it as an extra income. But if you're using it as your full-time income, you can easily change that 500,000 naira to 1 million monthly. Okay, so as a beginner, that's the number 1 criteria you're looking for, 500k monthly. The second criteria you're looking for is a business that will be taking you 4 hours per day to run. You don't have to be spending the whole day run the business. You don't have to spend the whole week run the business. With just 4 hours per day, the business can literally run by itself. That's the second criteria you're looking for. Now, the third criteria you're looking for is a business that has low barrier to entry. This one is very important. Low barrier to entry. What do I mean by low barrier to entry? It doesn't require maybe much capital. It doesn't require you to have 500k in the bank before you can join. It doesn't require to have big gadgets like laptop or big PC or big monitor, as the case may be, right? So low barrier to entry is very easy for you to join because you don't need much to join. That's the kind of business that you need as a beginner. The fourth thing you need is a business that has a recurrent deal type. What do I mean by deal type? When it comes to deal type, it means, is that business paying you once, or can it pay you consistently, recurrent, every month is paying you? It's not passive income. Don't let them deceive you with all this passive. We're not talking about passive income. You should be working, but at least you don't have to always go out there to go and chase new clients or chase new money or chase new customers or chase new sales. You can just make one sale and it will keep on paying you every single month. That is those are the 4 criteria you need to make sure that any business somebody is telling you join. You need to make sure that these 4 criteria are being attended to before you join that business. There is a lot of noise online. Everybody's trying to tell you to join their own. That's why in this webinar, what I'm just trying to show you is to open your eyes, to place the facts in front of you, and you choose for yourself. Okay, I'm not trying to tell you to do this one or do that one. I've done most of this stuff. What I'm trying to do here is to open eye for you, show you the blue pill and the red pill, and tell you what the red pill will do, and tell you what the blue pill will do, and then you decide yourself. Are you going for the blue? Are you going for the red? Do you understand? So, very important. Now, let's use these criteria now that I just mentioned to judge most of the businesses you used to see online, or most people used to tell you to join online. Number 1 suspect, affiliate marketing. The base profit in Nigeria, if you sell one product, is 10,000 to 30,000 naira. And this means that in order to actually make 500,000 naira monthly with this particular business model, you have to sell to at least 50 people every month in order to hit 500k for that month. Now, I don't know if you have tried it before. But selling to 50 people no be big, so no easy. And the next thing is startup capital. It usually requires a lot of startup capital if you actually want to do it properly, because you're not just paying for the course, maybe for the program you used to learn how to do it. You also have to have some upfront money or upfront capital to be able to invest into running ads. So let's say the startup capital should be around 400k. That's like the amount of money you should have to start. Let's say that's the base. Okay, 400k. Now let's go over to margin, right? What is the profit margin if you are running an affiliate marketing business? The profit margin is usually around 25% profit margin. Why? Because when you sell each product, you are only getting 50% of the money or the amount of that product. 50% is even if the person that is selling that product is generous. So you are getting 50% of the total amount of that product. And then for that 50% that you got to, that you are managing, you will now have to split it into 2 again, because you will still run ads, right? You keep on running ads. You run ads to get that sale, you keep on running ads. So that 50% you are managing, you also have to cut it in half. So at the end of the day, what you are taking home is 25% of the total amount you sold the product. So you see why I say that the profit margin is 25% profit margin. So let's do an example now. If it's a 20k product, you're only getting 10k from that product. That is the 50%. Now out of that your 10,000 naira, you have to still split it in half because you're going to run ads. So you split your 10,000 naira in half, and at the end of the day you're going home with 5,000 naira. So even if you do like all the magic in the world and you are, did one or two things and you were able to make 50 sales that month, and your own cut from the 50 sales is 500,000 naira. So we are saying, oh, we are happy you have made 500,000 naira this month. Out of that your 500,000 naira, you still have to cut out money for ad. So at the end of the day, you are going home with about 200k after making 500k. Now let's go over to time. Now this is where affiliate marketing has a huge advantage, because you will not have to deliver the services yourself or deliver the product yourself. Once you make the sale, the owner of the product is going to handle the delivery. I don't know if you're getting me now. So once you make the sale, the owner of the product will handle the delivery. So you don't have to handle anything. Once you make the sale, you carry your money, they go. And that is one of the major advantages of affiliate marketing. Now let's go over to deal type. Affiliate marketing's deal type is a one-off kind of deal type. What do I mean by one-off? What I basically mean is, you see all those hustles you do and you made 500k this month, and remember, after that 500k you're only going home with 200, and you made 500k this month. Next month you will start from the beginning. You go start afresh again, and start hustling afresh. There is no sort of recurring money, nothing like that. You start from the bottom, from the scratch again, and you start hustling for another 50 sales every month. Now hustle. And let's go over to the second, most popular businesses you used to hear about in the online space. This one is drop shipping. Now drop shipping is basically selling physical products. It's almost the same with affiliate marketing, but this one has to do with more of physical products. But you will not handle the shipping, you will not handle the inventory, delivering the product and the rest of them. No, you just make the sale and you let the supplier handle everything. That is basically drop shipping. You see how similar it is to affiliate marketing now? Again, the base price sale for an average Nigeria that is doing drop shipping is 10 to 50,000 naira per sale, depending on the product you are selling though. Startup capital is also high, just like affiliate marketing, because you have to invest a lot of money in running ads in order to make that sale or in order to find a winning product. Now for the profit margin, it's still the same with affiliate marketing, around 25% to 15% profit margin. They are very, very low. Now, time. Now this one is also a bit similar to affiliate marketing, so that's where affiliate marketing is even a little bit better than dropshipping. But the truth is, in general, they are almost the same thing. Now let's go over to the third online business that is also very popular in Nigeria, which is website design. This is a little bit interesting. What is the gain? The gain is pretty high. You can make up to 300,000 naira to 500,000 naira with just one website deal. Now for startup capital, this is where it gets a little bit tricky, because the startup capital for web design is very high. Forget the capital for learning first, like forget how much it will cost you to even buy a course first. Let's even look at the gadgets you even need to be able to do website design. Just to buy a laptop that is suitable for you to be able to build a proper website today is at least 600,000 naira. That is to the least though. That is, be say you go find one kind foreign use or second-hand HP laptop. That's the only one you can even find for that 600,000 naira. Not to even add other gadgets that you even need, in order to complement the laptop and stuff. Okay, not even add that one. And at the same time, the courses for website design, actual value-packed courses that will really teach you website design to the T. Most of the courses, the original courses for website design, are usually very expensive. I'm talking 50,000, 100,000, some up to 200,000, So the total upfront cost for you to start up a website design business is at least from 800,000 naira to 1 million. You get them? Do you have it? That's the problem. So the startup capital is very high. Let's look at the profit margin. Now the margin for website design is pretty high, because you're not sharing the money with anybody, you are not running ads, you're not doing any of those stuff. You are collecting all the money for yourself. But at the same time, you still have to pay for some certain softwares and stuff. So let's just say around 80% profit margin for website design, which means if you make 400k from web design, you will go home with around 350k. So you are basically making everything. Now let's go over to time, right? This is another place that website design turns to become another difficulty, because it takes some people up to 2 weeks to design just one website. Some people, it will take them up to 1 week, and on top of that, clients will still give you their own correction. So for each client correction might take you 2 days to work on. So imagine a situation whereby the client gave you like three other versions of correction. That is 6 days of your life gone just like that on correction alone, not even the main job. So it demands extremely high amount of time from anybody that is doing a website design business. Now, interestingly, you see why I told you guys that I'm in the best position to speak about these things. Around 2023, early 2023, I tried to go into web design because I had some business owners that I was doing some creative work for, and they also needed a website designer. So I decided, okay, let me learn website design and go into it. Guess why I was not able to successfully do it? I did not have the amount to buy the kind of laptop that is required. That's why I couldn't pursue it. What is the due type for website design? The due type is one-off, and this is where it turns to another disadvantage, because that means that if you find one client this month, all those efforts you put into this month, next month you start from afresh again and start looking for another person. You get one client, they pay you once, and that is it. Next month again, you start looking for another one. Next 2 months, start looking for another one. Every month is a new hustle. So, ladies and gentlemen, have you seen why it's very difficult for you to succeed in the online space today? Have you seen why it's like any new business you try out, it go be like, say, your business, your village people, they chase you around from that business. You go try affiliate marketing, you go try this one, you go try Amazon this one, you go try web design, all of them. Have you seen why that almost all of these businesses try to start? It looks as if your village people are chasing you around. Now the question would be, what would be the ideal beginner-friendly businesses for anybody to start? Keyword, beginner-friendly. Does that kind of business even exist? Now, let's go back to our calculation board and draft out all the things a beginner-friendly business is supposed to have. All the components a beginner-friendly business is supposed to have. Let's now see if it actually exists, or if we can find a business that suits all those components. Now, when it comes to gain, it should only take you 1 sale or maybe 2 sales in order to make 500,000 naira. You're not supposed to make 50 sales to make 500,000 naira. You're not supposed to make 100 sales to make 500,000 naira. You're not supposed to make 30 sales. It's supposed to take you 1 sale or 2 sales to make 500,000 naira. Now, when it comes to startup capital, because you're a beginner, it should cost you as much as almost 0 naira to start. Because you're a beginner, you don't have a high amount of money to start risking on a business you're not even sure of. Now, when it comes to profit margin, we want something that has at least 80% to 90% profit margin. Now, when it comes to time, we want a business that won't take you more than 4 hours per day to run. Not you having to spend weeks on just one project alone, or spend over a month on just one project alone. We want something that with just 4 hours per day or even 3 hours per day, you can successfully run it and still make 500,000 naira monthly. Now, coming to due type, we want something that you just have to sell it once and it will keep on paying you every single month. So it will not be next month you now start looking for another person again. Another month you now start looking for another person again. You are always starting from the scratch. Every month you are starting from the beginning. No, we want something that once you make the sale once this month, it will keep on paying you every single month. Now, with all my experiences so far in this online space, I would say that the ideal beginner-friendly business that fits all these criteria is a service-based business that clients are willing to pay anywhere from 250k to 500k, and at the same time, they're willing to pay you this amount every single month. So it not be every month you start from the scratch or you start looking for another person that will pay you. The ones that pay you last month are willing to pay you every single month consistently. I think that is the perfect business model for a beginner. You're supposed to be able to do this business with what you already have, which is what? Your phone. What are you using to watch this webinar today? You that attended this webinar, what are you using to watch it? It's your phone. And any beginner-friendly business is supposed to allow you to use that same phone to be able to do what you want to do. Because why? Again, you're a beginner, you need to start from where you are. And the profit margin for this business I'm talking about is 95% profit margin. In fact, it's almost 100%. It's only data that you will now be paying for. Before I tell you this business model, I want you to join me and think. Think about how the world in general has changed over the past few years. The way things are done and the way businesses operate has drastically changed over the years. Have you noticed it? A lot of businesses today, whether foreign business, whether Nigerian business, a lot of businesses today are moving into the online space. Why? Because they don't even have a choice. This one is not like choice-based something. They don't even have a choice because that's where their customers are these days currently. So almost every single business today is moving into the online space. Whether it's just a small business owner or a big corporation, all of them are now moving into the online space. And this is not news. This is not a new news. It's not something new. Everybody in this webinar watching me today knows this already. I don't have to emphasize on it. All of you have noticed it happening. Every business is joining the online space. Even normal individuals are now joining the online space in the guides of influencer, in the guides of creators. Heck, even billionaires like Mark Zuckerberg is starting to create content these days. He's starting to build his personal brand. The other day we saw him with Mr. Beast. That's to show you that even billionaires, like billion-dollar billionaires, are even joining the online space because they know the importance of the game. And guess what? All these people are doing just one thing: posting videos. Everything online is centered around posting videos. Coca-Cola decided to run a new ad. Guess what? It is a video. An influencer just posted on TikTok and got 100 million views. Guess what? It's just a video. People are even making millions of naira just by posting videos. Now let me show you a little proof of that, because I always like to come with proof. One of the influencers I work with, his name is Magic Kryptonite. He charges up to $5,000 for one video. For one video, $5,000. That is, hi, God, my God. That is 8 million naira for just one simple video. Do you get the picture now? Have you seen how powerful videos are in the online space? Have you seen how videos are the center of everything that is happening online? Everything happening online, the big, the small, 1 billion views, 100 million views, 1 million views, 1,000 views, all of them is centered around one simple thing: posting videos. And because these people are making money from these videos, they are also willing to pay you high amounts of money to help them to make these videos. Isoluwa is a living proof of this. Within just 2 months of learning this business model, he was able to land a client that pays him $70 weekly. That sounds like a small money until you realize that $70 is 120,000 naira weekly. How much is that? That is over 500,000 naira monthly for one client alone. Not two, not three, just one client. So, and this client will keep on paying him every single week. So he doesn't even have to start looking for other new clients. He can just chill with this one client and move on with his life, and he'll be making 500,000 naira monthly. If you haven't guessed yet, the business model is smartphone video editing. Now, I will explain what that actually means in a minute. But before we go to that, you might be asking, Last B, I've heard about video editing. In fact, I would like to learn it. That's why I joined this webinar. But I don't have enough money to buy a big laptop for it. I also don't have enough money to pay for all these big softwares like After Effects, DaVinci Resolve, and the rest of them. And this exactly is why I'm telling you that this is a one-in-a-moment opportunity. Because if you listen well, I said smartphone video editing, not video editing. And what this means is that you don't need a laptop. Your phone is all you need. And you also don't need some of these big video editing softwares, because I'll be sharing with you some AI softwares that can literally help you to do what takes other After Effects or Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve editors 5 hours to produce or to edit. It will take you just 5 minutes to animate with some of these AI softwares. Let me show you a little example so that you can see for your own self. This video you just watched took me 5 minutes to edit. Now, on a normal, this particular animation, this particular short animation will take someone that is using After Effects over like 5 hours or 3 hours to edit. And that is the advantage you have in the modern day system. That is why I say this is the best time to join in on this opportunity. Because even if you're not so good with video editing yet, With softwares, with AI softwares like this, you can be able to produce something wonderful in just 5 minutes with your smartphone. Crazy, right? I know. And this is exactly the same way Jordan was able to land a creator that pays him 200,000 naira monthly consistently every month within just 3 weeks of joining the program. So you might be asking, what exactly are we doing? What do we do? So basically, what we do here is we help people creating video online. You see those people I talked about posting videos, whether it's businesses, whether it's influencers, we help them to make their videos stand out and look more unique in order for them to get more attention on their video. And we do this with our smartphone and some AI softwares. And in return, these people are willing to pay us high amounts like 300,000 naira to 500,000 naira every single month. And most importantly, they pay us consistently monthly. So you don't have to always going out there to risk more money to trying to make 50 sales in a month, or also always going out there hunting for new gigs or hunting for new sales. And that is why this is the perfect beginner friendly business for you to start today. Now let me show you a little system we used to get like clients that pay up to 500,000 naira monthly. Number 1 is pick. Number 2 is reach out. Number 3 is fulfill. These are just the 3-step, or should I say 3-stage system that we use to get some of these clients. Now to even give you the icing on the cake, this is also one out of like 8 different ways to make money from this particular business model. This is just like the average way, or should I call it the normal way everybody knows. But there are so many other strategies that you can use to make money from this business model. In fact, there are a lot, to the extent that I even teach some of these free strategies in my YouTube for free. So you can go there and confirm for yourself, so that you see that I'm not just talking. Because I like to show proof. I'm someone that works with facts. I'm very logical. If you apply what you are taught correctly, you should be able to land at least 1 or 2 clients within the first 2 months after learning this skill. And just 1 client alone would pay you at least up to 300,000 naira monthly. So you just need 2 clients in a month and you are all set and you start making money consistently. Now, I would really love to go into the detail of explaining the 3 things I mentioned before, or the 3 stages I mentioned before that you can use to start making money from this particular business, which is the normal way. But it's going to take a lot of time and we don't have all day in this webinar today. But like I said, I won't be leaving you empty-handed. I'll be giving you a free gift once you are able to watch this video till the very end. Now the next question will be, how do you start, or rather, how do you learn? A lot of people join this webinar thinking that all I'll be talking about is my program and telling you to join. But I believe that with what I've taught you so far, or what I share with you so far in this video, and what I'm also about to share with you in this webinar, it will help you to discover that what I said in the beginning of the webinar is actually true. Because I like to believe that at the end of the day, no matter what I say, no matter what 10,000 other people says, only you can change your life. Only you can make the decision that will change your life. Nobody can do it for you. Now, there are 2 different paths you can follow if you want to successfully learn about this business model and also start making money from it consistently. And trust me, either of these 2 paths works. You now have to choose the one that is better for you. So here they are. Pathway 1 is where you don't pay anything at all. It's totally free, or should I say you pay with your time. This is a situation whereby you are going out there very lost and trying to learn everything by yourself and trying to teach yourself everything through some free platforms like YouTube and some other video platforms. But here is the kicker with this particular pathway. It's not really free. It's not truly free. You will still have to pay. But this time around, you are paying with your time. You are paying with 2 to 3 years of your time. You will be lost for a long time. You will also get a lot of conflicting information. This one will talk this, the other person will talk this, the other person will say you should try B, the other person will say you should try A, the other person will say you should try D. First of all, you will be wasting up to 2 to 3 years of your time trying to teach this thing by yourself by learning it for free. And at the same time, you are not even learning it for free because you still pay for data to watch all the videos you watch. And most of the videos you watch, 90% of them would be useless to you. They will not help you. And again, I'm not even sure there is actually a person on YouTube teaching smartphone video editing. Of course, apart from me. Almost all the tutorials on YouTube are with laptop, and I know because when I started learning, this is also one of the things that delayed my progress massively because I didn't have anybody to learn from. I didn't see anywhere to learn from. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is pathway 1 for you. If that's the pathway you want to go to, you can shut down this video now and just head towards that direction. Now, let's go over to the pathway 2. Is the pathway where you have to pay, but this time around you're not paying with your time, you are paying with money. Within 2 months after you learn this skill, you will start making money from this particular pathway. And this is pretty much the reason why I created the Aave program, which simply means AI Video Editech. The Aave program is a program where I take you by the hands and show you step by step exactly what you need to do in order to be able to making 500,000 naira monthly, editing videos with your smartphone, and at the same time working 4 hours per day from anywhere in the world. And that is the second pathway. Every single success story I've showed you in this video has gone through the Aave program. Both Jordan, both Isoluwa, and the rest of them, they have all gone through the Aave program, and they started seeing results within the first 2 to 3 months of joining the Aave program. In fact, let me show you more, and this time around a live video from some of my students. And this one is from one of my team members. But before I play it, most of you might not know that one of the reasons why I launched the Aave program was to find people that will work alongside me inside my team, and they can help me work and handle some video projects. So yes, I have my own selfish reason for creating the Aave program. It's not just to help you, you know why? If you join the Aave program, after learning the skill, you don't even have to go out there to start looking for clients. You can even just come and join my team. We are constantly hiring new editors that will help us handle the projects we have at hand. But anyways, the video I'm about to play for you now is from one of my Aave students who eventually joined my team and is making money currently.
My name is Laurel, and I'm here to share testimony about the AVE course and how it led to me making over 200,000 naira monthly. When I found out that you are actually going to be hired if you are good as a video editor, it really encouraged me. I pushed through. I did all the courses, created like Magic Kryptonite, Joseph Don, and I was privileged to work with them through the AVE course. So it's not just the course where you learn and afterwards you just move on. If you are good enough, you get an opportunity to scale and show your talents, because you won't just learn, you earn. And it's a very big bonus to me. So I'd employ you and encourage you to get the course, and let's see how
So you see, even the people working on my team are making a cool 6 figures monthly. Now, if you have a few minutes, let's look at the things you're going to be getting inside the Aave program. This is not just some course. This is a story. It's a process. I created this program along 2 years. You know how crazy that is? Like, it took me a round clock of 2 years to create this program. I started creating this program when I was a mid-range editor so that I can teach you the beginner-friendly ways before I now became more modernized with my edits. And I also came along 6 months later, I dropped some new tutorials based on the modern ways of editing. And even almost 1 year later, I'm now dropping some other new fresh set of tutorials inside the Aave program that are more modernized, more upgraded, and more suited to what the modern clients want. So you see, the program is beginner friendly because I literally start from the point where I was a beginner and I kept on teaching on the program, kept on dropping tutorials on the program till I became almost an expert. Making sure I don't miss a single step in the program, making sure I carry along all the processes. I have been upgrading and updating this program since 2023 just to make sure I keep my students updated on the latest styles and modern styles of editing. And do you know the best part? You don't get to make any new extra payments. All these upgrades are coming to you for absolutely free. The people that joined the program in 2023 are still benefiting from this upgrade up till date. So I covered the entire process of learning how you can go from a beginner video editor to a video editor earning 500k per month with just your smartphone. Now, the second major thing you'll be getting from this program is access to some AI softwares. And these are softwares that a lot of people don't know about, a lot of people don't talk about it, but they literally produce magic. Now, the third major thing you'll be learning from the Avi program is you'll be learning how to get clients that are already looking for you and are already willing to pay you high ticket amounts for your services. Now, I've mentioned this a lot in this video. Some people might not believe me, so let me show you a little proof. I might not be able to go through all these screenshots one by one, but let me just read out a little bit of them. As you can see, this right here is somebody that is looking for a video editor and is willing to pay that person $200 monthly. That's almost 500,000 naira. This other company is willing to pay 250k monthly. They are looking for video editor. This other company is looking for a video editor and is willing to pay 300,000 naira monthly. Just like every single one of these screenshots that you are seeing on your screen now. This is to show you that the people that wants to pay you are already out there looking for you. All you yourself have to do is, number one, learn the skill, and number two, learn how to locate them, and you are good to go. Those are the key major things you'll be getting from the Avi program. And then there are some bonuses that I've added on top of the Avi program for you for free, just to make sure that at the end of the day, you'll be fully equipped actually with everything you need. Bonus number one, support. Now this is a key part because over time, I found out that some people's major problem is not just having the information. It's about having community where they can always ask questions if they face problem. They can also relate with their fellow editors and share ideas. And that's why as the number one free bonus you're going to be getting access, direct access to our support group, where all this is going to be happening. Now, to step it even a little bit further, I'm also simultaneously working on a bigger community called the Video Family. It's a community of 100,000 people where I'll be giving you day-to-day tutorials on video editing. And yes, you heard me right, 100,000 people. We will all be on WhatsApp and we can discuss and converse and share ideas together. 100,000 people. And if you're part of the people that are joining the Avi program today, you'll be able to get access to the community all for free. Bonus 2, the second bonus you're going to be getting is what I like to call the financial bonus. Like I told you before, apart from the main normal way of making money from smartphone video editing, which I listed the 3 steps for you initially, apart from that one aside, that is the normal way. Apart from that, there are so many other ways of monetizing the skill, or so many other ways you can make money from this skill. Up to 5 other ways make quick money with smartphone video editing, and these other methods will even benefit you if you need money urgently. Some of these strategies are the ones me myself I used in the days where I'm broke and I need a quick 400k or 600k, so all the strategies work. Some of these strategies at the same time I shared for free on my YouTube just to prove that it actually works. I have some of them that you can use to make quick money when December time is coming around, so that if you need money to be able to travel to village or need money to buy some stuff on December, I have some strategies that you can use to make quick money when December stuff is coming around. This is to prove to you that different times in my life where I've needed money urgently, it has helped me to draft out some different strategies that help me to make some quick 500k, quick 300k, or quick 400k. Examples of those times are like December. Examples of those times is in 2022 when I was down to my last 700 naira. I used that 700 naira to buy data, and if it finished, I wouldn't be able to have enough money to buy again. I implemented a strategy that I used to go from that down to my last 700 naira to 500k in just 1 month. So some of those little strategies I've used in my own time, I am going to be sharing it with you. Trust me. You don't want to miss it. So that is one of the bonuses you're going to be getting for free. This is not even supposed to be in this program, but I added it and you are going to be getting it for free. Because I understand that sometimes some of us might have an extra unexpected expenses that just hit us from nowhere, and we might not want to use our normal income and solve this. The third bonus you are going to be getting is what I like to call the digital CV. This is what has been able to help me to stand out from other editors and easily be able to land top creators like the ones you are seeing on your screen now. Here is what some of the creators I work with have to say about me and the program.
Yeah, what's up guys? I have a quick money update for you guys. You guys watch my videos and you see how my videos pop, okay? I also see your comments. You guys drop comments like, Majid, your videos are amazing, your videos are nice, I love your editing styles. Everything just pops. I see your comments, okay? Now, all that praise goes to my video editor, Lasby. The guy too good, okay? Now, this update is for those set of individuals that need a skill, okay? Now, this guy, Lasby, he is actually offering, okay, to teach you guys how to edit video in a professional way, and also
is going to be telling you how you can make 500,000 naira consistently from editing videos. Yeah, and I've said it times that number that if you really want to succeed in Forex, you need to get a side hustle that is giving you constant money. And video editing is one of the skills that can give you money in this dispensation, because people don't joke with their videos anymore on social media. Yes, so you can make so much money from videos. So ensure that you sign up for this training. Say no more. Click the link on this video and connect with Lasby.
Now, with all this alone, I know you are now shouting and asking me, Lasby, what is the price? Oh, what is the price I have to pay? I would love to join this program. Now, based on the value of this program, the price you're supposed to pay is 250,000 naira. Yes, close your mouth. You don't have to be shocked. Close that your mouth that you open in shock. Close them. It is worth it. You know the value is worth it. Then, as usual, I've cut every single corner I can, and I brought it down to 10% of that amount, which is just 25,000 naira. And this is the current base price of the AVI program, 25,000 naira. Now, before you start shouting again, listen, let me ask you a simple question. Do you think, just reason it in your mind, do you think paying one-time fee, one-time payment of 25,000 naira in return to learn how to make 500,000 naira consistently monthly, do you think it's worth it? Just be honest with yourself. It's worth it, Abi? Good. That's one thing I want to emphasize. Now, here's the trick. Did you remember I told you that as long as you watch this video to the very end, there will always be a free gift for you. There will always be a reward for the people that stayed to the very end. And here comes your reward. And every single thing I've shared with you in this video, I have shown you proof. Not just to hear and talk and do cho. I believe that everybody talk, only few actually acts. That's why I make sure I back up on my claims with proof and public information. If there was ever a time in your life you want to take a leap of faith, it is now. And mind you, this business model doesn't have any risk. So you don't have to risk any huge startup capital to start, and maybe at the end of the day you fail or anything. You are not risking anything. You don't have anything on the line. So if you truly want to start, the AVI program is the best place to start. Now, of course, like I informed you guys, the current base price is 25,000 naira. But now, here comes your free gift, or should I say, your free reward for staying to the end of this video. I have noticed the instant, not even call it instant, the immediate rise in data cost these days. Even some of my team members complain bitterly for it, to the extent that I have to personally buy data from my own pocket for some of my team members. And that's exactly what I also want to do for you. I'll be paying 10,000 naira for you out of the 25,000 naira in order to cover your data cost, so that all you have to pay is just 15,000 naira. I hope I've tried. If you believe I've tried, type the word tried in the comment section. But warning, this is only if you're joining today, please. It's not that you come tomorrow now and say, oh, that I promise you 15. No, this offer is only if you're joining the AVI program today. This is the price you will be getting it. So if you are coming tomorrow, I cannot guarantee you that you get it at the same price. In fact, if If you come this night sef, I might not even still be able to guarantee you that. So only if you are joining today, that's the only time I can guarantee you that you will still get it at the discount price of 15,000 naira. Now, I have an even more good news for you all. I'll be moving to my new apartment by next week. So as you already know, I'm super excited and I'm also super grateful. In the spirit of that, if you are to join the Avi program now, not today, not tomorrow, but now, I'll be giving you an even more better slash on that 15k price point. So which means you will even be getting it cheaper than 15k. But I'm not sure their particular amount is going to be. And like I said, it's only if you're joining now. So if you're coming tomorrow, if you're coming by evening itself, it might not be available. I'm only assuring you of now. So what are you supposed to do now? What exactly are you supposed to do now? You have two options. Click the link anywhere around this video. This link contains the discount link. So once you click it, you'll be able to get my new apartment discount. Or this is option 2. Go back to my DM and type the word ready. That is the only keyword that will guarantee you to get the apartment discount. So like I always used to say, the ball is in your court. Click the link, or rather come into my DM and type the word ready, and my assistant is going to guide you through the process of joining the Avi program.